Hi everyone, it's your favorite nurse Abby and this is the Nurses Vlog. Thank you for tuning in. Today I want to talk to you guys about something very important, and it is credit. So today we're going to talk about credit. Let me give you a little bit of background on me. I've been a nurse for almost 7 years now, and back in 2013 or maybe 2014, I had bad credit when I first became a nurse. I had a bad credit. I didn't have much credit, but the credit that I did have, it was bad. So I want to tell you guys how I am a part of the 800s Club today. The 800s Club, yes. I'm going to show you guys, or I'm going to tell you guys how I did it. So the first thing that you want to do if you've got bad credit, which my credit started at like a 560 or 580, something like that, very low in the 500s. The first thing that you want to do is get a secured credit card. A secured credit card. Okay, and what a secured credit card is, the difference between a regular credit card and a secured credit card is that a secured credit card requires a security deposit. So it's kind of, technically it's your own money, and you put it down on your credit card. So let me, for example, when I first got mine, I got my card through Wells Fargo. That's the bank that I bank with. So I got the secured credit card. I believe the requirement was that you put down $300. So I put down $300. I gave $300 to Wells Fargo. They gave me a credit card in return. And also they report monthly to the credit bureaus when you do not exceed your spending limits. So let's say I gave them the $300. I got the credit card. Now my credit card limit is $300. That's how much money I put on it. That's how much credit I have. It's your own personal money. So you're not able to ever go over the amount or the limit, because the only amount that you have on the card is the amount that you put there. Is your personal money, if that makes any sense. So, and Wells Fargo reported that every month to the credit bureaus, they would a regular credit card. And what I did with my credit card is, I used it, I believe was for gas at that time in my life. I used it only as like a gas card. So I used it for gas that I would normally purchase anyways. I already have the money for that. Instead of using my debit card to pay with it, I paid with the credit card, and then I just immediately paid the entire amount that I used. I immediately pay it back. So I started off with the secure credit card. I started to see improvement in my credit score within 6 months. So at the 6-month mark is when I checked it. I went back and I looked, and my credit score was up 100 points. So my credit score was up to a 660, 680, 6 months after I got the secure credit card. And I was really pleased with that because I wanted to buy a house. And I believe at the time the credit requirement for the house that the program I wanted to go through, I wanted to just get like a FHA loan. I think you needed a 590 credit score or maybe a 600, whatever it was. It wasn't very high, but it was higher than what I had at the time when I needed to apply. So once my credit score went up after 6 months of having a secured credit card, I was finally able to have okay credit, enough credit to get things, anything I apply for, I won't be denied for. I got up into the 600s. Now, what threw me over the edge and what put me into the 700s Club, and later on now, you know, fast forward in the 800s Club, is after I got that secure credit card and my credit score went up, I got a regular credit card. My first regular credit card, I got it through Navy Federal. For all of you who know me, you guys know my brother. My brother is ex-military. He was in the Navy. So during that time, fortunately, you know, family and friends were able to sign up for the credit union. So I am a part of the credit union through my brother. And I got my first credit card, real credit card, through, meaning unsecured, through Navy Federal, and it was a cash rewards card. I love cash rewards cards because you get money back for the money that you spend. So I got that credit card, and then maybe about 4 months after that, I got another credit card. And every 4 to 6 months, I get a new credit card. Okay, I get a new credit card. So what I do with my credit cards, I know you guys are probably thinking, wow, that's a lot of credit cards. What I do with my credit cards is I use them only for things that I'm already gonna pay for. So like, let's say your home bills. We all are adults and we're paying bills. So you have a rent or a mortgage, you have a light bill, a water bill, you probably have a car note and some insurance. I pay all of those things with my credit card, and I immediately pay them back every month. Every month I pay off my monthly balance, the credit card statement. So that's a good tip. If you're not very good with your credit cards or managing your credit cards, only use your credit cards for stuff that you're already gonna pay for. If you don't have the money for it, don't use a credit card. Don't use a credit card. We're trying to establish credit. This is what I'm telling you guys about right now. I'm speaking to you about establishing credit, building good credit, excellent credit. And while you're building that excellent credit, do not use your credit if you do not have the money to pay it off right then. So that would be my advice to you all, is to use your credit card only for things that you're already going to pay for. That way you can ensure you pay it off every single month. So I did that for after the 6 months, the secured credit card. Then I got 2 or 3 credit cards within that next year. So within a year and a half, that's when I was able to actually see the 700s after a year and a half. 6 months of secured credit card, and then an entire year of having 3 additional credit cards. So at that time, I had 4 credit cards. 1 is secure, 3 are unsecured. And between the four of those cards, my credit score was up into the 700s, 750, 760. So another reason that you want to pay those credit cards off monthly or as you accumulate the bill is because you want to show that your debt to income ratio is not high. So let's say you make $100,000 a year. And then a credit card company gives you a credit card for $20,000. You do not want that credit card that it has a $20,000 limit on it. You do not want to spend more than 30% of that balance. So I think that would be what, 6,000? Is that 6,000? Yeah, so that's 6,000. You do not want the credit balance to be greater than $6,000 on your $20,000 credit card. Okay, then now you're reflecting poor use of credit, or that you may not have the income to pay back the money that these people are giving you on a credit. You do not want to spend more than, if you have $10,000 on there and that's 50% now of the credit that's been issued to you, you need to get it down. So that's the perk to getting more credit cards, because the higher credit limit you have, the more money you're able to spend. So let's say you accumulate, within the first year, you get 3 credit cards and each credit lender is willing to give you $20,000. So now you have a credit limit of $60,000 combined. Now you got more wiggle room. You don't want to spend more than $20,000 of that $60,000 credit limit. You get it? So the more credit cards you have, the less debt it looks like you have compared to the amount of credit that you actually have. If you guys are confused about what I'm saying, please let me know down in the comments. I'm trying to explain this the best way that I possibly can. So in short, I don't want to make this video too long. I will do another video on money management because I believe the two of these videos will go hand in hand. But in short, the quickest way to increase your credit score and get yourself up into the 800s club is having credit cards. You need a credit card. And the only way you're gonna get a credit card with bad credit is a secured credit card. Believe me, I've been there, I've done that. I'm telling you that this is proven. I am currently now, I have not been under 750 and since then, since 2013 or whenever I was telling you guys about when I was going through it with the bad credit. So try it, it works. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below in the comment section. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to the Nurses Vlog. Stay tuned for all the latest advice and tips. Thank you.